Hello healers, nice to meet you, Anna Asana. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on giving our feet some love. Have you ever woken up one day and you're not quite as flexible as you were the day before, and you ask yourself, what's up with my muscles? Well, the question you should be asking is, what's up with my fascia? You see, the fascia is a connective tissue that runs from the feet all the way up your back into your entire body, and it's uninterrupted. If we lose mobility in the feet, it interrupts the entire flow of movement in our entire body. So it's very important that we sometimes focus on the feet. I literally give my feet a massage every single night because I intuitively feel the importance of just having a very strong foundation, not just the soles of our feet, not just our toes, but our ankles as well, so that we can mitigate any twisting of the ankle or any injury. So let's get right into it. Meet me on the mat. All right, folks, let's get started by placing our hands next to our hips, engaging the fingertips, lifting the legs up like a boat pose. And we're going to circle out the ankles. Find your breath. Maybe set an intention. Yes, my ankles sound like Rice Krispies Snack Crackle Pop. I don't know why. They've just always been this way. Just always been very loud ankles. But they're very strong. I love my ankles. Keep breathing. Maybe engaging the toes a little bit. I'm going to drop it down, shake the knees, shake the legs. Find your breath. We're going to lift again. This time we're going to squeeze our toes together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And open. And squeeze. And breathe in. Open. Squeeze. Open. Squeeze. Open. Squeeze. Open. Squeeze. Open. Squeeze. Open. Let's go. 5 more. Nice. Drop the legs. Shake it out. We're gonna rock side to side because we are using our hip flexor muscles a lot as we're moving our toesies and having the legs lifted. Good. Again, we're lifting up. You can place your hands wherever it feels comfortable, and we're gonna do 15 again. Find your breath. Really squeeze. Really squeezing. I want you guys to see how mine's turn white. Keep going. Good. Drop the legs, shake it out, and bend the knees. Windshield wipe, side to side, side to side, side to side. Windshield wipe, side to side, side to side, side to side. Beautiful. We're gonna get into a half butterfly pose, bringing your foot close to your chest. From here, we're gonna take our fingers and insert them in between the toes. So you're inserting them in between the toes, almost like when you get your nails done. Have you ever gotten your toenails done and then they put that little thing? This is what we're doing right now. So we're just helping open up the toes, because naturally our toes and our feet are meant to be wide and unconstricted. But over time, when we put shoes on that are very narrow, our feet start to get narrow. So this helps kind of open and stretch out the toes and bring them back to their natural state. Doing this, taking 3 breaths here. It might feel uncomfortable for some people. If you want more of a challenge, you can bring them deeper in. Full connection. Good. And release. We're going to mobilize each toe by just grabbing the toe, moving it back and forth and in a circle. You can do 3 back and forths and then circle. Back and forth, circle, back and forth. And I'm going to get a little closer to the camera so you can see what I'm doing here. Back and forth, circle. Good. I want you to grab all of them and just mobilize the toes as much as you can. Awesome. Now we're going to use our thumb to get into the plantar fascia here. So you're just putting pressure in between the toes. Good. And you can use, if this is too intense, you can also use your thumb. Good. And I like that my foot is getting red. We're stimulating the foot here, bringing some heat and blood pressure to the feet. Good. And then we're going to come towards the front, the area in between your big toe and your second toe. Our plantar fascia also passes through this area. So you're just going to use your finger to massage the center. And this might give you a nice release. It feels so nice. You can use both fingers. Connect to your breath. We're still connecting to our breath and such here. Good. Beautiful. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Coming into the half butterfly. We're going to bring now our left hand in. Insert 1 finger at a time. Hopefully you wash your feet so they're not stanky. Good. And we take 3 breaths. Try to really insert those fingertips in there and make a really nice strong connection here. Look at that. I'm proud of my feet. Are you? We can give gratitude to our feet for all of the work that they do daily to hold us up. And that's what this is all about too, right? Just like creating a connection between you and your feet. As silly as that sounds, so important. Good. Release the fingers. And we're going to hold the other fingers. Take 1 at a time. Move it up and down. Just give it some mobilization. Circle it round and round. Obviously, you don't want to do anything that is going to cause a lot of pain. So if moving it this way is too much, you can just move it just enough where you feel the toe moving. And then move on to the next one. Back and forth. Circle it round and round. Giving care to each toe. And the last one. Circle it round and around. Good. And just kind of get in there like you were kneading some dough. Good. We're going to use our thumb. Actually, I have a cut in my thumb, so I'm going to use my other thumb to go in there. Actually, I'm just going to use my finger because I have a cut in my thumb. So I'm going to use my finger to get into the plantar fascia, and simultaneously digging in between the big toe and the the second toe. So you can double it here. Oh, that feels so nice. I don't know how people don't do this every day. At night, I suggest grabbing some lotion and just doing this for like 2 minutes of your life. And you are just gonna love yourself a lot more. Continue to connect to your breath. Beautiful. Very, very gorgeous. Let's connect our hands to the feet and our armpits to our knees here. Good. Now we're going to slowly wiggle and make our way to a forward fold. Taking your time here. Try not to lose any of the connections. And at the same time, continuing to stimulate and activate your plantar fascia, the bottom of your soles, or your soles, the soles of your feet, the bottom of your soles. Good, staying here. Maybe you can extend a little more, or maybe you are still up here, and that's totally okay as long as we're feeling that hamstring stretch. Start breathing. And if the armpit to knee connection is too much for you, that's totally okay. Breathing in and breathing out. Keep those toes engaged. Side to side here, you should feel your calf muscles become activated as we move the toes side to side. Breathe into it. Let's hold it to the right for 2 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Point to the left. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bring the body up, and then we're just gonna point our toes forward, squeezing and back, exhaling and inhaling. Keep going. And side to side. Good. Now we're going to get into a thunderbolt or vajrasana with our toes tucked. Hold it for 3 breaths, leaning back a little bit, putting more pressure if you need it. Two more breaths. Good. Now we're going to do the opposite. You're going to scrunch the toes and you can slide the knees forward. So you're sitting on the toes and massaging the ankles. And again, going back and forth. If you like to find a fully reclined hero's pose, here you can lean back a little bit more. You can lean on your forearms. This is all I'm going to get into today. But the other option is to place a block down and find your reclined hero's pose, activating the ankles and taking 3 breaths. Breathing through the belly. Last breath. Inflate the belly. Exhale. Rise up. And the next guided pose we're going to do is Padahastasana. So we're going to bring the palms of our hands towards the soles of our feet. And from here, you're going to rock back and forth, finding your breath, lifting the toes up, dropping down, lift the heels up. And maybe you only want to do one at a time. See what that feels like. Or if you have a little bit more balance, you can lift the heels up and down. We're going to drop into a yogi squat. You can bring your block between your legs. And from here, we're going to go back and forth between our tippy toes. And keep going. And if you'd like a little bit more of a challenge, you can actually place your hands in front of you and just lift your toes and come back down. Inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, down. We're going to do 3 more of these. Lift and down. 2. Last 1. 3. Gorgeous. Let's extend our legs. Rock the ankles side to side. Rock the knees up and down. Let's get 5 more squeezes. Shake it out. Shake the legs out. Beautiful. And we'll end in a seated position, bringing our hands to our heart center, giving gratitude to our toes and our feet and our foundation for all of the years it's carried us to our destination and helps us walk our journey. Thanks for joining me today. Thank you for giving your feet some loving. Mwah. I'll see you guys next time. Namaste.